Now, I saw in one of the videos that they spray the frames as well, but seeing as these are already drawn, it doesn't really matter.
What is that, just water?
Sugar syrup.
Sugar syrup.
Yeah. So now, this is where you work reasonably fast.
I don't want to get in that movie.
You got to reach in there and get her?
Well, you should be able to slide it out. You don't want to
Oh.
lose it, that's the thing.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
heard
don't want
that.
to lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the queen.
How's she look?
Looks good.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
you
does.
see her?
Yeah.
And there's no candy in there, there's just a cork, so what we have to do is put a marshmallow in there.
Okay. Does that cork come out easy?
I've got a nail that I brought with me. So what you got to make sure is that she's at the opposite end of the cork when you take it out, because you don't want her flying out. You put your finger over the hole.
Uh-huh.
So she's down the other end at the moment. She's up at this end again. Because if she flies off, you've lost her, and that's all there is to it. So theoretically they will eat through this in a few days, and then she's off and running, or off and laying, whichever way you want to put it. So it's myself, I have her facing down at the bottom so they can feed her. Before, you used to get them and they would have workers in there with her, and your concern was that if you had it sloping up or or sloping down and one of them died, they would block the entrance so she couldn't get out. So nowadays they just pack them by themselves, but I always put them at a slight angle. Like I said, I'll come back next Monday. We'll make sure that she's released. It'll just take 2 minutes, really.
Yeah, pop the lid. And
That's it, yeah. Go down. And if she's out, you can see if she's already laid, because she might have started laying already. Okay, so now comes the good part.
Done to it. I've done it.
It's very simple.
Hundreds and hundreds of times. I guess.
Yeah. It's better when you don't have to do it because they've lived through the winter.
Oh
but
yeah, they got
unfortunately,
an earlier start too.
That's
A lot
it.
earlier start.
Oh yeah.
oh, here they come. And they're gonna be a little mad.
Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad.
As they would be when you take the honey off.
So you want to make sure you're shaking a few of them over the queen so they know where she is. then all I'm going to do is just leave this down here, and these will walk out, hopefully go into the hive. So now it's a case of very carefully putting these back in there, because you really don't want to squash them. See, they're all over the queen now.
All over that too. It's amazing how they kind of just stay in there.
Well, that's it, yeah. You don't want them absconding, otherwise you're really in trouble. Okay, so now...
There you go.
That's...
You'll mash one or two once in a while, but that's all right.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
You just try and make it as the least amount possible, that's all. It's funny, when I was getting the bees from the guy this morning, he saw these buckets in the back of the car and he said, "Where'd you get your buckets from?" So I was telling him, I said, "They're food safe." I said, "So they're absolutely perfect. I get them from a donut shop."
Yeah. Did you get these at Dadant in Watertown?
Oh yeah, you can do.
Well, that's where I always got mine.
I pay $1.50 at Dayton. I'm going to spend $5 or $6 for it.
Is the old guy still there?
No, it's youngsters now.
Okay, he retired about 5-6 years ago, and he was a heck of a good man. And I really liked him. And he come back just to sell bees.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, it's possible that's where these came from.
He
I really
retired
don't
from
know.
Dadant.
Yeah.
You can see how they're sloped forward just enough.
Just a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Down that way, little one. There you go. So now, where are these things? See, I've never used this one, so it's going to be interesting to see how this one works. I'm assuming this floats. That's good. And that is it. You are done. You put your lid on. Come back in a week. Now, because it's cold, I'm going to close up this front entrance by putting this all the way back, so that they won't be able to get out from there.